Hello lovies, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm Gina, aka Gina Louise. So I wanted to make a top, a one-of-a-kind top to go with the jeans I just recently made. And I have a lot of purple and pink in it. And I saw this top, I thrifted it super cheap. It was, I don't even know, I think it was under $2. And I love the purple and pinks in it. But I wanted to make it more my style, make it very boho, and make it, of course, a one-of-a-kind. So, with that idea in my head, I took my lace, and I have this lace, big long thing of this, and I just dyed it pink. And I also have this thrifted curtain that I just love. I've used it on another project. I have several pieces of this. And this has beautiful lace that matches as well. It's got this chiffon area where I can use this too. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing yet, but I'm going to add these pieces to this and making it very boho and a one-of-a-kind that I'm going to be excited to wear with the jeans I created. Okay. So let's get started on this project. So I had a little piece of the same lace that I dyed, a lighter pink, and I was just pinning it to see how that would hang, how it would look. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut pieces of this, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add them to the sleeve and sew them on. And I think that's what I'm going to do first. So let's go over to my sewing table and let's see what we're going to do today. I'm just winging it. So I'm taking my thrifted curtain and I am folding it in half and then half again. I am going to use the chiffon part of this, not the lace. I've decided to save the lace for another project I have coming up. So it's hard to work with, especially when the lace is heavier than the chiffon part and I have it hanging off the edge of the table. So I grabbed my river rocks to hold it in place. You could grab anything that has some weight to it, hold it in place. And then I grabbed a dinner size plate and I laid it on it and I traced it because I'm cutting a bunch of circles. Now I'm removing the dinner plate that I used as my pattern. I'm putting some river rocks in the center of where I drew that circle because this fabric is so slippery when you're cutting it. It just slides all over. So put some weights in there, cut out your circles. Now you're going to take your circles and you're going to fold them in half and then fold them in half again. And then we're going to cut the tip off so that when we open it up, we have a small circle in the center of our circle that is cut out. When you have created your big donuts, as I like to call them, you're going to cut a slit right through the side, anywhere on the circle. And then what's going to happen is you just created ruffles for your garment. Now I'm taking my top, I used my river rocks again to hold my top down, and I am taking those pieces that I just cut out from the big donuts we made, and I am laying them along the collar and then all the way down the front. And what that's going to do is it's going to create a ruffle. And since this is a chiffon fabric, you can take a lighter match, whatever, and you can lightly burn the tips of it so it doesn't fray. I don't care. I am not burning the edges. I'm going to let these fray. They don't fray a lot, so the little bit of fraying that they do is totally fine with me. Hello lovies, this is the part of my video where I stop and I interrupt you and I say, do you like what you see so far? And if you do, give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of this content, consider subscribing to my channel. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. And if you hit the little bell on the side, it will let you know and give you a notification when I put up a new video. So I feel that this crochet is too wide because it's just going to pull on this blouse. So I'm using that softer pink one as kind of like a little pattern to follow here. So I'm just going to cut along the thicker part on the bottom, and I'm going to use lighter pieces of this lace and add it. I'm not going to use the whole thing. I'm going to use like half of it, maybe a little small, less than half, because I don't want it to drag down the blouse and make it hang funny. Now I'm going to take these pieces that I'm cutting and I'm going to pin them along the ruffle that I pinned on the top, just to give it a little more yumminess, pizzazz, give it uniqueness. So that's what I'm going to do now. And I will show you what it looks like all pinned. I know you're not going to have the exact same top or the exact same crochet, but this is just really to inspire you to take a plain blouse. Go out there and thrift a floral blouse in whatever colors you love. I purposely grabbed this one because it was purple and pink. I love pink. My granddaughter is obsessed with purple, so I figured I would get this top. Get a floral top, get some crochet, and dye it to match the flowers on the top, and you could create this top. So I have everything pinned, and I am going to take it over to my sewing machine, and with a straight stitch I'm going to sew all of this on and come back and show you what I have. Okay, I have everything sewed on, and I'm gonna try it on and show you how it looks. I am so in love with this, and let me know what you think. I hope I've inspired you today to take some of those clothes that you don't wear and upcycle them into some beautiful one-of-a-kind pieces. And now for the final results. Thanks for watching.